everybody, welcome to the beginning of the second half of my Reading Rush reading vlog. Today is Friday morning, July 24th, and today I definitely think I can finish a book. I think I can finish The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu. I'm on page 230, and this book, I have to say, while I'm enjoying the atmosphere of it and the writing is very beautiful and I think it's really well done in a lot of ways, the plot is maybe a little bit predictable, I'll say. I'm kind of waiting for it to do something unexpected, and it hasn't yet. I was able to predict a lot of things, and I was able to see a lot of things ahead of time. It's not affecting my enjoyment of this book. I still really like it when I'm picking it up. I think it's a really, really neat project, and I'm curious to see how it ends. It has been a little bit predictable on the plot line that has to do with the magical kingdom. So I'm very sure that I can finish this book today and have a little bit more of a complete opinion about it. Now that I'm done with The Way of Kings, I can pick up Hero of Ages again, and I feel so bad because poor Rainy. I'm buddy reading this with Rainy, and I totally dropped the ball on our buddy read. And she has been just so nice and kind about it. I just had too many books going on at once, and Way of Kings just took a lot of my time. It was just not something I was going to get through quickly. And so I have stopped about halfway through the book, and I kind of forgot some things. I might have to backtrack just a little bit to see where we're at. But we're going to take our time with this too, because Rainy also has a bunch of other things she's reading. So we're going to read 5 chapters a day going forward, and we're both on chapter 40 right now. So 5 chapters of this is actually my priority today. I'll pick this one up first for sure. I'm very excited to continue and finish up this Mistborn Era 1 so that I can start reading more Sanderson books. I've got to get through as many as possible. And then if all that's going well, once I finish The Kingdom of Back, I'm going to pick up Pride and Prejudice. And I'm behind in the read-along, but that's okay. I'll probably just only read this book till I finish it. What I learned this month is I cannot have more than 2 or 3 books at once. I started the month off reading 4 books at once, and it was just too overwhelming. Some people I know really like to read multiple books at once, but I'm finding it's just not working for me that well. I still want to do buddy reads and stuff with people, and I definitely have a couple planned for August, but I think I need to limit myself to 2, not 4. So those are my reading plans for the weekend. Today, we don't really have anything going on, so we'll probably just be at home most of today. And then tomorrow, we have a sort of busy day. Tomorrow, we are going to my mom and my stepdad's house because it was my stepdad's birthday and also my brother's birthday in July. So we're going to go have a joint birthday celebration with them tomorrow. So don't know how much reading I'll get done tomorrow because I'll be out and about most of the day. And then Sunday will be also a big reading day for me. I'm trying to make this weekend a chill weekend where I don't think about anything too intense, because on Monday I'm going to start working again. I'm going to start holding myself to a work schedule. I have to start teaching online very soon, and so I need to start preparing some online lessons for my students. We start school here on August 6th, so I want to be ready. I want to feel like I'm making progress towards that. Starting teaching online this year is so weird, and it's just such a weird feeling because you're lacking that first day of school excitement. Usually there's just so much to look forward to at the beginning of the year, and it's such a fun time. It's one of my favorite times of the school year is the very beginning, because the kids are excited and the teachers are excited and everybody's just woo, school, we missed everybody. This year that is gone. That feeling is completely gone, and it's just going to be strange, but I'm going to try to make the best of it and be the best teacher I can be and be prepared and start working on my online lessons for my kiddos. So, strange times, man. Strange times. Meanwhile, Dusty's being cute as always. What's up, Dusty? What are you gonna do today? Are you gonna go outside? Do you have any big plans? Just sitting and looking cute? Sounds like a good plan. Do you have any big plans? Do you have any big plans for the day? Oh, maybe I should cut your hair. You got hair in your eyes. I feel like you can't see me very well. We gotta fix that, huh? Huh.
Because I think our tastes are gonna align. Here we go. Let's start off with the 2019 favorites. Alright, 19 best books I read in 2019. Everyone, their friends, it's
Hello, it is a bit later. I spent way too many hours and minutes watching booktube videos today, but isn't that just how it goes? I think I watched like 4 videos that were all pretty long. I must have watched like 2 hours of booktube videos. So I didn't read as much, but I did read the next 5 chapters that I needed to read with Rainy. Of the Hero of Ages, and it's getting really good. And now I've stopped in a part that's really hard to stop in because something really exciting just happened, and I don't know if I can wait till tomorrow, but I will switch gears and try to finish the Kingdom of Back today. But it's just got really good, so it's really hard to put down. However, it's about dinner time and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go find Julio. I think he is either on the computer or studying for the test he has to take. He has to take a test about the U.S. Constitution. It's just a requirement you have to do if you want to become a teacher, and so he just finished his teaching credential in June, but for some reason hadn't had a chance to take that test. So I think he's studying for it right now. I'm gonna go bug him and see what he wants to do for dinner. Rosie is enjoying the sun by the door, but I wanted to show you, there's like a creepy bug. It might just be a praying mantis. If I can wait, where did it go? Oh my gosh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. See that? On the screen right there? That's a creepy bug. I think it's a praying mantis. I don't know. I don't want to touch it because it looks weird. I think it's just a mantis though. But it's kind of freaky looking. We are off to get some food because Julio wanted to eat out today.
Uh-huh.
Is the sun in your eyes?
It's like red in my
Oh, I
face.
see that. It's kind of in mine too, but more in yours.
There, try it like this. There
Okay,
we
be
go.
careful.
You're good.
Okay, well, poor Julio is trying to drive to get some food. He has a coupon.
It's gonna be worth it.
It's gonna be worth it. We have a coupon for buy one get one free.
BOGO.
BOGO at a BOGO entree at Black Angus Steakhouse. So we're gonna go grab us some grub. How was your day, Julio?
Long. Been studying all day for teaching students about the Constitution as a music teacher. And yeah, I've got my test on Monday. I'm ready.
What can you tell us about the Constitution at this moment while you have the
gosh.
sun in your eyes?
Well, the Constitution is actually the second, in case you didn't know this, the second attempt of the United States to have a national government. The first was through the Articles of Confederation, which we all know were the law of the land that gave most of the power to the states, and it was in effect through the American Revolution. But because it couldn't tax people, it effectively had no power, and quickly some of the people in government realized that they couldn't really do anything. The Articles of Confederation were very weak, so we needed the Constitution. And the reason why they were so weak is because, well, they couldn't tax states. First of all, states would would give money to the national government depending on how they felt like, which was nothing. And there's this revolt called Shays' Rebellion, which were a bunch of farmers that came back after the revolution that were going to lose their land, impeded the Senate from sitting, or Congress from sitting in their state, and the national government couldn't do anything.
Wow.
So that's just a little tidbit of history there. But yeah, the Constitution was, I guess, the convention was in 1787. In 1788, it was presented, and it was ratified became law of the land in 1889.
Wow, you even know dates.
Yep.
You even know years?
I've been studying quite a bit, and I'm sure I'm going to forget after Monday. So.
You're going to take the test and forget all of that. Wow, that was quite a history lesson, I must say.
Fun stuff.
You have a lot of knowledge about America.
I do. Actually, I want to see some of these documents. I'm sure that'd be pretty
In the flesh?
Yep, they're in the National Archives in Washington, D.C.
Oh, someday we'll go there. If you live in Washington, D.C., you can look at them for us, maybe.
Well, probably not.
Probably not, because they're
close to the
probably
public right now.
locked down. Well, thank you for that brief history lesson. That was fascinating.
Yep.
Good morning. It is Saturday morning now, and I stayed up really late last night finishing The Kingdom of Back. I think I read until like 1 or 1:30 or so, and that's kind of a big deal for me. I wasn't tired. I usually fall asleep at like 11 at least, but I wasn't tired last night, and so I just powered through, and I wanted to talk about it just a tad and do a little mini book review of sorts. So this was great. Overall, I'm giving this 4 stars. There was so much that I really loved about this book. There was a lot in this book that struck me on a more personal level, and for that reason, I almost wanted to rate it a little bit higher, but I think, like, still, objectively speaking, I think it's a 4-star book. What I liked about what this book did was it was still reverent to Mozart. I was a little bit afraid it was going to downplay the importance of Mozart, and it really doesn't. I'm a huge Mozart fan, and if it had downplayed him in any way, I was gonna be kind of upset. But instead of downplaying him, it just gives his sister a voice and speculates on what she might have been thinking as a woman, as the older sister to a child prodigy. And she was also very much a prodigy herself, but obviously it doesn't have the recognition, doesn't have the fame. Nobody knows her name now. And this is such a common problem in the history of music. Classical music is still actually pretty male dominated as far as compositions go. If you just pay attention to film soundtracks, they're almost always by men. Actually, in this last year, we had the first ever woman to win an Oscar for Best Film Soundtrack in the year 2019. So we still have a long way to go, and it's just not really something that women are encouraged to play music, but for some reason, conducting, composing, you see a lot less women. That being said, we've come a really long way, and I don't want to make it sound like women are not welcome in the field, because they definitely are, and there's a lot of great women composers, but still, even today, I don't feel like they get the same attention as some of the male composers do. So it was really good food for thought for me. Also having like a modern perspective on it, being somewhat knowledgeable about music and the music scene and classical music especially. So to me, this was highly interesting for that reason, but I wish it was a little bit longer. I wish we explored a little bit deeper, and I don't think it's anyone's fault. I think it's just a YA book, and that is my taste. I just want to go deeper all the time, and this is just like a 300-page book, so I can't ask it to be what it's not. And so it also, I felt, kind of beat you over the head with its message a little bit at the end, which is fine because, again, I'm not the target audience here. I'm not a young adult reader. So I think for a young adult reader, that's important. Like, you do need to make sure they get the message, but to me, it felt like overkill a little bit at the end. However, positives about this book, I think, way outweigh my little quips with it. I think it's wonderful that this story was told. I think it was such a cool concept to follow Mozart's sister and also explore women in this field, and it's just like a feminist woman power book, really. And I loved the magical fantasy aspects of it, albeit they were a little bit predictable, but they were very like fairy tale-esque. And there's fairies in this book too. It's a fae book, which I guess I didn't really understand going in, but it's definitely a fae book. So if you like fairies and fae in your fantasy, you might really like this too. It's definitely a book that's unique, and I really am glad that I read it, and I have no regrets. Today we are headed out to my parents, my mom and my stepdad, to celebrate my stepdad's birthday and my brother's birthday, which were both in July. So I'm gonna go probably find a present real quickly because I haven't gotten my stepdad a present. My brother has a present already that I had mailed to him. So I'm gonna go out and do that, and then we'll probably head on out, and we'll probably be there most of the day. So I don't expect to get any more reading done in the next like 8 hours or so. We'll probably be there for most of the day, and also it takes us a while to drive there. So in other news, I tried to listen to the new Taylor Swift album, and I keep trying to like her, and every time I listen to one of her albums, I'm not blown away. I don't know, I guess I'm a T Swift hater. I'm not a hater, like I don't hate her, but there's nothing like, there's just never anything interesting. There's like maybe one song on the album that I was like, oh okay, this is kind of neat and kind of different. Everything else is just like kind of generic. I don't know. I've never been a fan, so I don't know why I keep trying to listen to her albums. You're probably gonna unsubscribe to me right now if you're a Taylor Swift fan, but I just keep trying. Like I wanna be in. I wanna be in with the cool kids and know what the cool kids are listening to, but I don't know, with T Swift and I, we have a thing. Anyways, we'll see if I get any more reading done tonight. I definitely got to read my 5 chapters of Mistborn because I left it on kind of a cliffhanger a little bit. And maybe could start Pride and Prejudice. We'll see. I doubt it. I don't know. We'll see.
She has you fix me up with your magic. And I think she's getting all the way she didn't like every I feel like every 2 weeks she's getting yeah, just they can help themselves. But besides that, as soon as we moved into a 2-bedroom.
Good morning. It is Sunday. It is the last day of the reading rush, and I got caught up a little bit. I was kind of falling asleep last night, as always, while reading Hero of Ages, and so I got caught up this morning with the last couple of chapters before Rainey and I were discussing, and man, everything is just like, it's always so action-packed, and there's just like one thing after another. It's just so jam-packed with action, which is like so different than The Way of Kings in a lot of ways, because The Way of Kings I feel like is a really kind of not slow, but like it is a gradual building of character and plot lines, and then you get like a bunch of information at the end. And this, I feel like we just always get information, like every chapter we get like another piece of the puzzle, which makes for like a really compelling, fast read in a much different way than Stormlight Archives. So I think that's like the main difference between these series. But more information, things are very slowly but also like consistently locking together, and it's like every chapter is like a cliffhanger, which makes you want to just keep reading. So I'm gonna continue with my 5 chapters for Sunday. Julio and I will find some food. There he is. a man of few words. And then I'm hoping to start Pride and Prejudice and maybe even start the next Anne of Green Gables book. My goal is to read Hero of Ages, Pride and Prejudice, and the next Green Gables book, which we're on Rainbow Valley, in the next week before I can do my July wrap-up. So, actually, I haven't done the math yet. If we're doing 5 chapters a day, this may not fit into my July wrap-up. It might have to be in an August wrap-up, but that's fine. So if I can at least finish Pride and Prejudice and Rainbow Valley, then I think we'll have had a successful July reading month, at least as successful as I possibly could. So we're going to try and figure out what we're going to eat this morning. It's kind of like breakfast / lunch time, kind of like in the middle. It's like 11 o'clock. So we're going to figure that out. And then I have a meeting later today. I have like a flute group that I'm in, and we're meeting at 4. So that will break up my day a little bit, but I do plan on like just reading as much as possible today and just enjoying my Sunday to the fullest. Alright, so we opted for lunch at home, and I made some orange chicken, some rice, and gyoza, which is delicious. And we're gonna hop on to our TV and watch our online church service. So, woohoo! A perfect Sunday. Okay, so I have done, hey, stop it! Nope. I'm sorry. My cat likes to chew on cables and computer cables, and so to get her away from the cables, I spray her with water. Yeah, she loves that. So I did read the next 5 chapters for Hero of Ages, and not anything else yet, because I was chatting with Danny on her channel Spinelli Speaks. So that was really fun. She's been doing live streams lately, which are just a blast to get to talk to her, and she's been having like a super busy July. She's actually been posting videos like every single day on her channel, which is just amazing. They're all really good videos too, so definitely go check out her channel if you haven't already. But I was chatting with her on the live stream, and then it got me thinking about TBRs, and so then I planned my August TBR, and then I planned a fall TBR, because instead of reading, that's what I did during the reading rush, because that makes all the sense. So I have that kind of planned out. I think I'm going to switch to seasonal TBR videos, because I have been feeling kind of like pressured by myself, totally self-pressured. Been feeling a little bit stressed out, a little bit pressured. I think it's just like general life stress, and like going back to teaching soon, and teaching online is also stressful, and I'm just like, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So I'm trying to like, I think August is going to be my last TBR video, and then in September I will do a fall TBR and kind of like just have like a very like loose general TBR of like, this is what I might get to. Maybe it'll help, maybe it'll also stress me out. I don't know. Maybe I should just not make TBRs anymore. But we're gonna try something different and see if that works. So I have a meeting online at 4, which is in like 15 minutes, and it's not a book meeting at all. It's a music related meeting. And after that, I'm trying to decide when I want to end this vlog, because I also want to edit this vlog and upload. And can you tell my brain is like going all over the place right now, because I also wanted to read a little bit more today, but maybe I just need to like end this vlog here. I don't know. I'm stressed. I think I will just check in after the meeting at some point and then make my decision, so that I can just like calm my thoughts for a minute, because I'm a little bit scatterbrained. So bye. All right, I'm back. Meeting is over, and thinking a little more clearly now, a little bit more composed. I think I'm going to end this vlog here. Even though I might read some more tonight, I really want to get this video up on Monday morning. So in order to just wrap everything up, let's recap everything that we read. So first and most importantly, during the reading rush, we finished The Way of Kings. We did not read the entirety of Way of Kings, because that would be insane, but we finished it. We read the last quarter of it, maybe? Something like that. I didn't look up how many pages I actually read during the reading rush. Look, you can only expect so much organization from my channel, let's be honest. I also finished The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu, and I read this entire book during the reading rush. So that's 315 pages or so just in this book. So we finished this book, loved it. I think I'm settling on 4 stars for it, and I would definitely recommend it. It's just not quite a 5-star book for me, and I think it's not necessarily this book's fault. I just finished The Way of Kings, so to put that into perspective, The Way of Kings was like mind-blowing. So honestly, anything that I read after Way of Kings was just not gonna compare, and it's not anyone's fault. In addition, I also read 15 more chapters of The Hero of Ages, and actually Rainey and I are exactly on schedule to finish this in July. I sat down and did the math, so if we read 5 chapters every day, we will definitely finish it by July 31st. So I'm very excited that I will have this book read in the month of July. And then even though it hasn't happened yet, I'm going to start these 2. I want to at least read it a couple chapters from each today. I gotta get these going for the last week of July so that I can accomplish everything that I really set out to mainly accomplish. There's still some books that I had wanted to get to in July that just won't happen because I set unrealistic expectations for myself. And I think going forward for the rest of the year, we're gonna like relax a little bit. We're just gonna chillax on the TBRs a little bit and take away the pressure because I'm kind of feeling it. Those are all the things I read for the reading rush. I would love to know if you participated. I would love to know how your reading week went. Did you get through any of the challenges? I think I only got through like maybe 3 challenges in total. We just take it easy around here, you know? No pressure. No pressure. Except that I kind of feel pressured, but it's all pressure from myself. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Keep reading great books, and until next time, bye-bye.